And next, we'd like to recognize the Student Voices contest winners. Nigel P, who is finishing the 6th grade at Capital College Preparatory Academy, and Jada McLean, who just completed her junior year at Springfield High School, each received Blue Ribbon Awards for their entries in the Illinois Council Against Handgun Violence's Student Voices contest. These students were recognized at an awards ceremony in Chicago on May 26th, but were unable to attend. Are those students here?
Against handgun violence, and I'd like to congratulate these students. And do they have time to read their work?
Absolutely, sure.
Okay, great. I have copies for each of you.
Why don't you go to the microphone over here and we'll get you set.
And Nigel and Jada, I'm very, very proud of you. Continue to do the work.
Great. And oh, you have your copy. Yeah. Do you want to go first? They're the winners of it's a statewide contest. Just to let everyone know, it's a statewide contest we've done for the past 15 years. And this year for the first time we have 2 winners from Springfield. We're very excited about it.
We're a great district, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. Very lucky.
Shot, boom, bang. You hear the shots of the night. The cries, the screams, the ruin of people's dreams, the strife, the struggle, the way you handle things when you're in trouble, the blood, the sweat, the tears you see of people dear, the sounds, the horror, and even the reporters. 15-year-old Christopher Jones has been shot in a street brawl. 17-year-old Mike Thompson has been killed in a gang shooting. 14-year-old Tiffany Smith has been murdered due to multiple gunshot wounds. You hear the television say, but play over and over in your mind, is this the price I really want to pay? You also hear people say violence is not the way, but come on now, let's get real, nothing never really works that way. Pow, pow, pow goes the gun from the pawn shop, so you think you're cool now? Please lock this violence with a padlock.
What I believe are the causes behind gun violence. I believe miscommunication, poverty, jobless, lack of education, jealousy, boredom, ego, and lack of role models are some of the main reasons that this country has so much gun violence. If we have better ways to connect to some of the people who are breaking the laws and got them to understand how they are bringing our country down, we may be able to break some ground. I think the lack of education brings lack of common sense. These shooters do have street smarts, but not book smarts. They worry about what the hood or the streets think of them, not society. They want respect out there. They don't realize how big this world is and have nothing more to strive for. Many of them don't realize how big the world is. Many of them have never left the confines of their home neighborhoods. They need to be given a chance to see how an inside of a company, hospital, or college works, so that might enable them to dream and have hope and ambition. To live in a poor neighborhood can be very depressing. Some of the kids do not carry guns with the intention to kill someone, but to protect themselves. In most hoods, they have a kill or be killed mentality. It is a scary way to live. Some of the only role models available are drug dealers and gangbangers. Most fathers are not in the home, and most of these young men have never even met their dads. Sometimes the boys who do have their fathers present are still failing to pray to the street because of the bullies, and do not feel that they can tell their families what is going on because they don't want to be called a punk or a snitch. I believe that a lot of gun violence comes from jealousy also, whether it's about a girl a better car, more drugs, or the best clothes. Some people do not like to be outside. I'm so thankful for my family. We have a lot of young boys and men in my family. We never have been a family that got involved in gunplay. We can appreciate the fact that someone has something better than ours. We understand that education is the key to greatness. We know that miscommunication brings forth understanding. My father knows his roles and plays it very well. I believe that our country is working hard to bring an end to gun violence, but we need to start at an earlier age. Maybe we should show them the consequences from beginning to end, beginning at the moment of impact from the barrel to the flesh to the last breath in prison. That may be considered brutal reality by some who think young minds shouldn't be such things. But I think they'd ever forget it. And maybe that's what we need, to put an image in kids' minds that they will carry with them forever. Maybe an image will surface in the mind of a person when they are loading their gun with education and attempted murder. I pray that one day we get together for my children's sake. Thank you.
We have Nigel's and Jada's mom. Is that here? Parents? Thank you. Thank you very much. And again, we're very proud of you.
And next, if we could have Morgan Williams.